Hi guys, Kyung here, and we're here for another page-by-page project with Teri at Sweet Pea Papers for the next page. So we're gonna do notebook. So notebook. I pulled this page from a Tim Holtz pad, I think the French industrial pad. And I'm thinking we'd make like a giant gusseted pocket. Okay. And then put the notebook in the gusseted pocket. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we'll do the pocket like this, right? Let's just trim here, and then I think we'll leave the entire, we'll be able to leave the entire length, I'm thinking. And then we'll make the notebook out of the Stamperia pad. There we go. So my husband is super excited today. He just sent me a message. I guess he was online. He saw that a store up in Westminster, which is it's like a little city we have here. So he messaged me and he was like, I found the new console. He's like, do you want to go to Westminster with me today? I was like, yeah. He's been wanting that console for over a year. The new Xbox console or whatever. And, well, close to a year, I think it's been. Almost close to a year. It's been kind of difficult to find one. I think basically, it's been almost a year, and basically we haven't been able to find one. And I think, we've kind of found out why that is. And what we found out is that basically the employees have been buying them all, right? So really, a lot of the only people who have them here are either employees who work at places where it was sold, or if you have a friend, right, that works at a place where they're sold. I guess it got so bad, though, that they started threatening. I'm looking for a scrap of some kind. But yeah, I guess they started threatening the employees, like, if we catch you doing that, we'll fire you. Because it was starting to get really bad. Because what happened is, right, the game console companies and stuff started getting mad. Like, you know, we're not like releasing these just to sell to your employees. But we finally got one. Thank goodness. He's so excited. So we're going to do that. Maybe we'll probably stop and get dinner and yep, my pastries came out really, really good. They were a pain. They were such a pain. Way more of a pain than I was expecting. The recipe was kind of tagged as like an easy. The recipe had been tagged as like an easy recipe, right? Like super easy recipe. No, it took 2 days. First you have to chill it for like 16 hours. And then you have to like roll them up, and then you got to chill them again. And then you got to cut them, and then you got to let them sit again. It's just, yeah, it was a pain. But they came out so good. They came out really, really good. So, oh, I forgot. I was going to send my husband to work with some for his work buddies, but I forgot. Oh, well. I did give some to the next door neighbors, though. We went over there. I pulled some fresh out of the oven, and I put them in a little, like in a paper towel in a bowl, and I told my sister, I was like, go over there. Go over there and give these to them while they're hot. And I guess the neighbor lady, she got so excited. She was like, oh my goodness. She was like, I'm not going to share them. And then she was like, okay, I guess I'll share them. It was cute. So, yep. I thought it would be nice to have a giant pocket. We don't have that in this journal yet. A giant pocket. I love these giant pockets. So I learned how to make these pockets watching Miss Paint a lot. And I don't know, she may do them a little differently. I'm always really bad about, following instructions step by step. We all have our way of doing things. I am happy I did get some new art glitter glue. So I refilled my bottle and we're good to go on that. Thank goodness. Okay, I think like this. No. I think I want the end of it on the inside of the pocket. Okay, we're gonna let that sit for a second. Fold this one. What is that little? I hate these little gnats down here sometimes. I think it's because it's cool and it's the summer and they're looking for the coolness of the air. Okay. Well, I didn't used to have this problem before I moved over here to under this window well. Maybe I should move. Okay. Put some... They'll just be like one every once in a while. Just a little gnat. Just a little tiny gnat. Bugging me. Okay. And then, yeah, we'll glue this onto this. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me put a whole thingy right with my, what is this? A 1 1/4 inch punch. Try and get it a little bit center. What else do I know? That butterfly is still around, comes around every day. I keep trying to get a picture of him, but I just can't. He's so pretty though. If I had my garden, I bet I could, because then he'd be hanging out in the garden. I do know that the dogs caught a snake yesterday, so that was a whole thing. Came outside and there he was. Poor thing. They made quick work of that guy. They were all proud of themselves and big hunter of poor snakes. Poor thing. Okay, let's get our bone folder out. Let's flatten this guy. I'm thinking maybe I should have put a magnet on it or a closure. Oh, I have those little closures. Oh, but I already glued it down. See, because I already glued it down. I could probably still get one in. I could get one in there. Okay, here's our floating pocket. We can just take that off for right now. Okay, so this is going to go on the page like so. Yeah, and we'll definitely need to think of something to keep that closed. I have these little Velcro fastener dots. Maybe we'll use one of those. They're easy. But I really would like to use... Okay, yeah. So I got these. I got these from Lisa. Oops. Okay, I got these from Lisa at Paper Lace and Bling. I love them. These cute little, they're like little closure things. And I think that'll be perfect. So I'll just poke a hole. I think here. Just a little hole. Enough for our Brad. All right. Awesome. See? So that way, this thing, I guess it could have been gone down a little more. Did I put it too high up? I did. I did. It's too high up. You know what it is? We'll trim the flap by just a hair, yeah? I think that's the best way to go. By just a hair. Yeah, much better. Okay, let's ink this. What else do I know? The plums are coming along very beautifully. They are growing nice. At this point, they're starting to thin themselves out, so we're getting a lot of like green plums falling to the ground. And yeah, we're pretty sure they're plums at this point. The dogs seem to stay out of them pretty well. A couple of my dogs, I found they do like to chew on them. They'll like chew on them. They won't swallow them, but they'll play with them in their mouth, you know, and which is okay. But I just I worry, and I don't want. Oh, don't do this to me. I don't want. I just don't want them to eat them, you know. Oh, goodness gracious. Of course, and I grabbed my too big of a needle. Come on. I should have cleaned out my bottle before I tried to refill it. It's probably half my problem. I cleaned it out a little bit, but probably not enough. There we go. Flow. Flow for. Stick the cap on, that'll help. Bah! I need to get like this middle part. Come on. Darn it. Okay. Oh, I love it. It's super cool. Maybe we'll put a guy on there. I think, yeah, one of these guys. Stick him on there. Yeah. He's awesome. I love him. Please, glue. Stop being plugged. Make him look like he's sitting on that line. I put too much. Of course I did. There we go. Dum dum dum. And now for the actual journal. But the journal is easy. I'm just going to take one of these. Nope. I like this one. This one would make a good journal. I like the clock. Would also make... Let's do the clock. I think that that is perfect. And then we'll get both sides, right? We'll get both sides of the clock. We'll get the inside for the end papers. I think it'll be perfect. Oops. So what size do we need it? I want to try to keep the middle clock as much as possible, so I'm thinking I'll cut off of both sides, yeah? So if we're putting the notebook like this, if we're going to fold it like this, it's going to stick in like that. This should be where we cut it. I'm going to mark up here because I can't see on that texture. Okay. Let's cut this and then we'll see where we need to trim it. Those are really cool. We'll have to keep those and do something with them. So if we, right, fold it like this. Yeah. Let's go ahead and just fold it in half and we'll trim off the ends. And we'll keep this clock because that makes such a cool notebook. Yeah. We will trim it. Right there. Do I have my trimmer? I do. All right, so we're going to trim this down. And then I'm thinking I'll just pick some random papers. Look at that. It will fit perfect. So I have these coffee dyed papers I put together. I figure we'll just cut them up, right? Fold them all up, cut them up, stick them in there. And then we'll have a little coffee stained notebook with quite a few pages, what looks like 6. This one, I was playing with some lace, so it's got a little bit of lacy pattern on it. I don't know if you can see, it didn't come out the greatest. I was just playing, experimenting and such. All right. Yep, so it'll definitely need trimmed. I'm thinking here. And there like that. Okay, let's go ahead and stick these all together. That's the one I had cut. Here we go. What I'm doing. We'll cut them all at the same time. Hopefully our guillotine will be able to handle that kind of a job. Usually it does pretty good. So yep, we're gonna go out today, get Matthew's new console. He's so excited about it. I have 3 packages I have mailing out today. I gotta mail out today. don't do that to me. Okay. Come on. Ah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. Got it. Got it. Ta-da. Perfect size for our notebook. Stick that in there like that. Sew it. And we're good. We're done. That'll be it. I don't think I'm going to do anything else to the cover. I think I'm just going to leave it the way that it is. I'm not really going to decorate it or anything. Because I like it. I like it the way it is. All right, so let's go ahead and sew it. Shoot, I didn't bring my stitching stuff. Here we've got our needle. Let's grab a thread. So I've got this brown embroidery thread. I think will work good. We'll just take a length of that. We'll just stitch up the signature real quick. Stick it in its pocket. And then be done. Done for this week. I can't wait to see what Teri is going to choose for the next project for next week. I think we're on page 5, 6. I guess I could have counted. Oh, this is my messed up needle. Come on, you know you want to thread. Come on. The eye of this needle is like really messed up. It's all bent up and stuff. I think I bent it with a pair of pliers by accident. Or by mistake. What is this? Let's see if this will work. I'm hoping the hole is big enough. Let's cut this so it's even. Put it in our fingers like this and pinch it together like that. You stick your eye. Sorry, you can't even see. All right, so you take your thread, you pinch it between your fingers like this. You take your eye and you place it above where your pinched thread is, and then you should be able to just thread it super easy. It's a little trick I learned. I don't know where I learned it, but it's a little trick I learned many years ago. Just stick it through the middle. Right. Stick it back through the middle from the other side. I suppose I could have used my clips. It would have probably been easier. It's fine. We'll hold this string down with our thumb, come back up, and go back through this hole. There we go. Up through the top. Ooh, come on, come on. So, what is the next thing I'm going to try to bake? I'm not sure yet. My husband brought me more butter. He brought me, I think he was, it was like a little bit of a hint of like, hey, you should make more stuff. So, yeah, he bought me some more really good butter. Brought it home the other night when he came home from work. He's like, I got you more butter. I was like, cool. He was like, I wasn't sure if you needed it. I was like, oh, I'll use it. Bring it, I'll use it. Yeah. But my pastries, they came out like kind of softer than I thought, right? I was thinking more croissant, you know? And no, they're definitely very soft, but they're very flaky. They are. They're really flaky. They're really good. Best warm, I think. I think like most baked goods, I like them warm, fresh out of the oven. Don't do that to me. Maybe I won't tie it in a bow. Kind of looks funny anyway. Whatever. There it is. Our notebook. Mr. Notebook. Try and flatten him out a little bit. Get him to lay flat. Right? And here's our page. Right? So we open this up. Stick our notebook in there. Come on. What's going on? What's going on? We got our gussets working. We're working. Well, get in there then. Oh, is it too long? Maybe I made it too big because the gusset is actually takes up more space than it fits. Barely. I could trim it. Let's trim it, shall we? I hate to do that when it's already been stitched, but we have no choice. That's why I always leave a little extra room anyway around my... Right, so we don't have to cut the paper, the paper, right? We have all this margin we can play with, so... It's okay. I've never, ever had this problem. Normally, my notebooks just fit into my pockets. But I think I just didn't account for the gusset, right? Because that does take up space in there. There we go. There we go. There. Come on. There we go. Ta-da! Our next page is done. Easy big gusset pocket. Inspired by Miss Paint-A-Lot, and a notebook. Right? So there it is. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And it's starting to get chunky. Look at that. Yeah, I think it will be a whole journal by the time that we're done, which is really cool. Anyway, I had a lot of fun. I can't wait till next week to see what the next project's going to be. So I hope you guys have a good weekend. Bye!